All right, guys. So we've had a little bit of a pullback in the overall markets, which to be expected, right? Coming up here on the Bitcoin halving, we know that a pullback was in the cards, historically speaking, and we're getting that right now, right? And it's totally normal. But there's some information I want to share with you guys in this video, and this kind of goes to show you that all it's going to take is a little bit of a flip in the market. All it's going to take is a little bit of a resurgence of interest in these Bitcoin ETFs, and we start to see millions of dollars start to inflow back into Bitcoin, and this could quickly reverse for us. So this is some exciting news that I want to share with you guys. We just got this data from yesterday, and it's kind of the reason why we're seeing the markets turn a little bit. We also had the major Coinbase news. If you guys haven't heard or seen that, that is the video right before this one here on my channel. Make sure you check that out. Big win for Coinbase in their lawsuit right now against the SEC. So make sure you guys check out that video if you haven't already. Definitely encourage you to do so. Now, I want to take you inside this article because this is what we're watching right now. Basically, we're so tied to Bitcoin ETFs and inflows in this overall market. And Bitcoin ETFs see a massive $213 million inflow in a single day. This is while last week, primarily, we hadn't seen the money pouring in. Okay, it was a little bit of a slow week. And again, to be expected. But we did have 3 days of inflows. According to So Value, Bitcoin spot ETFs recorded a total net inflow of 213 million just yesterday. So we really saw a nice turn here for the better, marking the third consecutive day of net inflows. Those 2 days prior, definitely less than what we saw yesterday. Now, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or GBTC, experienced a huge outflow of 79 million in a single day, contributing to GBTC's historical net outflow, which now stands at 15.31 billion. Now, we know what's happening here. People are leaving GBTC to pay much lesser fees elsewhere, whether it's with iTrust, which is BlackRock's ETF, or some of the other big players, Fidelity, of course. GBTC is just not competitive in this marketplace right now. So that's why you're seeing outflow. A lot of that outflow is coming back into the markets in the form of other spot ETFs like BlackRock's ETF, IBIT, which observed the highest single day net inflow of approximately 144 million, contributing to IBIT's total historical net inflow now sitting at $14.4 billion. It's crazy how fast Larry Fink and BlackRock, through their ETF IBIT, captured 1% of the Bitcoin supply. Guys, they are not done. They are going to continue to load up here. BlackRock updated its Bitcoin ETF prospectus on April 5th, adding major Wall Street firms like ABN AMRO Clearing, Citadel Securities, Citigroup Global Markets, Goldman Sachs, and UBS Securities as new authorized participants as well. Keep in mind that these same groups are authorized participants on their bid at an Ethereum ETF. Keep in mind, JP Morgan was an authorized participant in BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF. Even though Jamie Dimon and those at JP Morgan have been giving us mixed signals, you know the old saying, right? Watch what they do, not what they say. And what they did was become an authorized participant. This is why we're so excited right now in the markets. It's why we're so bullish on the prospectus of an Ethereum ETF too. Things are happening nicely for us. And a lot of this goes back to the great Coinbase news that we got early this morning. Again, you can check out my video on that right after this one. It's one back from this one. Now, these firms join others, like I just mentioned, JP Morgan, Jane Street Capital, Macquarie Capital, and Virtue Americas. Authorized participants play a crucial role in the ETF operational mechanism, facilitating the creation and redemption of ETF shares. So these authorized participants, the fact that we got some big players here is big. Now, crypto analyst Willie Wu has suggested that BlackRock's 9.5 trillion in assets under management could potentially shift toward digital assets, notably Bitcoin, as younger generations exhibit increasing confidence in crypto in general. We also know how excited Larry Fink is about the tokenization of real world assets and how he believes that that could be a multi-trillion dollar sector in and of itself here. Okay. This is coming, guys. It's happening right before us. We're here at the perfect time. We're in an unbelievable situation. So understand the opportunity we have in front of us and take advantage of it. This is not the time to go hide. It's not the time to run away. It's the time to be invested. It's the time to strategically be placing your chips across, the blue chip crypto space wherever you see fit, right? Wherever you see value, whether it's various sectors or various cryptos themselves. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for. And the floodgates are slowly starting to open as more and more people are rushing in to see what's going on with Bitcoin and crypto. And we know that this Bitcoin ETF obviously is helping the price of Bitcoin, but it opens the floodgates for everybody to get interested in everything else. Ethereum right there next up. And once we get an Ethereum ETF, look out. And it's going to happen at some point, in my opinion. It's just going to be kind of a long, drawn out process, similar to how the Bitcoin ETF was eventually approved. You kind of get to this point where you can't beat them, you got to join them, but they're trying to figure out how they can have a little bit more control over the asset class, etc. But this was big news. Finally, we're starting to see some things reverse in the overall market a little bit. Still relatively flat here today. We are up a little bit. We are seeing some altcoins run a little bit. Pendle still moving up, which is looking good. Ordi making a nice little run. Injective, nice little bullish reversal as well. Ondo Finance there, making some moves there. And even Dogecoin back up over 18 cents. So good to see the market starting to turn a little bit. I think we can still expect some choppiness, some volatility here as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving. But overall, some overall good news from the macro standpoint, guys, with the Coinbase news coming down. Huge win there for crypto. As court rules crypto not securities and secondary markets. Make sure you check out my full video on that before this one. Just came out before this one. But make sure you follow me on Twitter too. Check out all the links down below, guys. XT Algo is the best trading indicator for you guys out there right now. XT Algo can get you in early to cryptos. And don't forget to check out my Margex links, CoinW. I've partnered up with 3 different exchanges. Unbelievable value there down below if you're looking to trade crypto. Leverage trading on Margex is so simple. It's awesome. Sign up using my link down below. Appreciate you guys as always, and we'll talk to you in the next video.